Okay, so just a warning before we begin, this is an unscripted video, mainly because I figured it would be easier for me to get my thoughts out than despairing over the course of 3 hours to try and write a script that would surmise what I basically want to say. First off, I guess the most obvious thing is, hello, I'm back. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. A lot of things happened since last video. Not terribly big things, just a lot of minor things that kind of led to me more or less not doing any YouTube videos for a while. The primary thing is my desire to get better equipment. You might have noticed over the last few videos, if you're watching this chronologically for God knows whatever reason, that as the videos go on, particularly around the 2017 ones, that the audio got particularly bad on my end. That was because I was working with a, now at this point, at least 5-year-old Band Hero microphone that really just wasn't doing it anymore by that point. So after months of just trying to get stuff together, finally have a brand new microphone, a Snowball Ice with a pop filter. Ooh. And that means I can now make videos with actually kind of decent audio. Hooray! So that's something, but I probably should answer the other question. Where have I been? What have I been doing in the meantime? Admittedly, I guess stuff. I've been doing stuff. I've been doing a music course at a local college. I can now actually kind of read and write in sheet music, which is genuinely really cool. I've helped to write the script to a musical, which will be interesting. I have no idea if we'll record it. If we can, maybe I'll try to put it online if I am allowed to. I've also been writing reviews for the long-running gaming website, Hardcore Gaming 101. You can check out the reviews that I have written in a link in the description under the username Apollo Chungus. I've actually done some pretty interesting things in that. I reviewed pretty obscure games. I even got to interview the programmer behind one of those games, Monster Max, for the Game Boy. Genuinely, really good game, very criminally underlooked. As well as that, I've also been working on a project called the 1001 Animated Films You Should Watch. I've been doing this since roughly April of last year. And basically this is a project inspired by the 1001 X things in why medium you should watch or experience before you die books, but with a focus on animation. It's something I've been actually really interested in doing for a little while beforehand, mainly because I feel like in the books that do exist, recommending TV shows and films, animation gets a really bad rep. Only a tiny fraction of the films and shows that are out there ever get mentioned. It's only because they're really important. So, you want to read a book expecting praise for something like, I don't know, Perfect Blue, Sita Sings the Blues, or anything like that? Nope, you're gonna get Snow White and Akira, and you're gonna like it. So, I've been working on this for the last, nearly a year now. And it's been genuinely really interesting. I've been reading various animation history books, quite a few how to animate books by people who give various examples of work, and there is legitimately a ridiculous amount of interesting stuff to find out in the world of animation. So much so that it might actually influence the direction of this channel going forward, which I should probably have as the third question to answer. What now? I really want to do videos on animation, primarily. I want to do videos discussing animated shorts, animated films, TV shows, music videos. I want to talk about directors or animators. This doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about games anymore. I may talk about games on occasion. I'll leave it up to whatever happens happening, because, I'm never good with being certain on stuff like this. I do have a video in mind. I have an idea as to how it will go, but I've not started writing it yet, mainly because I need to watch a couple of things before I can really like get into writing it properly. So that might be a while. I do have a couple of other ideas, and those may take less time to write about. Hopefully. It will be a question of finding that out. There is one thing I want to do, though, with this channel going forward. I want to provide an environment and an atmosphere for sincere optimism. That sounds, I imagine, a little bit cringeworthy. A little bit like that's something a PR man came up with, but what I want to do is I want to make a channel that people look forward to seeing more from every now and again. I would like it to be regular, I'd like it to be 2 weeks. Hell, I really like it if it were weekly, but I would need a really good production schedule for that to happen, and I do not want to be certain on that, in case that does not come true. But I want to make a channel that people look forward to. I want to make a channel that provides a video that discusses things, that talks about something, that recommends something, goes into ideas, and overall can like leave the viewer with an overall sense of like they feel better going out than they did coming in. I want to make something that is sincere. I want to make something that leaves people legitimately happy. And happy in a meaningful way, because I feel like granted this has always been the case, but a little bit more as of late is just there's always like a lot of negative emotions going around, like, you know, just anger, fear, anxiety, sadness, and I want to try and not contribute to that. I want to make something that like people can go away from the videos feeling good about themselves, feeling good about numerous things if possible, but like in a genuine sense, not in a, oh, it's only good if you don't think about it. Like, I genuinely want you to be happy and fulfilled. It's a strange intent, I suppose, but I guess that's just what I want at this point, really. I mean, let's be fair, I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I'm not the most successful guy on the block. I am doing this pretty much just to try and add something to the conversation. I'm not doing this for a stardom. Even if only like the same 100-odd people watch these videos, if y'all watch these videos and go away from them generally happier than you were, generally more fulfilled, that's grand by me. I'm legitimately really happy if that is what the case is. I've said the word happy far too many times, and it has lost all meaning. Good lord. Oh, right. That is pretty much it for now. I am kind of busy at the moment working on that aforementioned musical script and a couple of other things, so you might not see a video from me for some time, but I will try and work on something as soon as I can. And if you actually want to suggest video ideas of any sort to do with animation or gaming, like even just suggest ideas that I could possibly make something out of, please let me know in the comments, or annoy me at my Twitter, at FatherDougal9000. And with that, I'm pretty much done. Also, on a side note, please let me know how this mic quality is. I am scared about the mic quality being terrible, especially since it is under a loud computer. Hopefully, since I've put music over it, like over all this, you won't notice, but let me know, please. I would really appreciate it. If you are still subscribed to me, if you're still watching my stuff, if you like decided to watch this, even after all the time that's passed since my last video, legitimately from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Like, you didn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that, arguably, when there's so many other creators out there who do produce stuff on a regular basis, but nevertheless, thank you so much. And I hope that I can do my best in making something that makes you happy.